Hello, this is Alex Soleimani, and this is the director's commentary with me. So now you are seeing the new opening that I made for uh, a movie that is known as How the Grinch Stole Thanksgiving. The idea came from really at the spur of the moment because myself and my friend Shane were together for Thanksgiving this year, and we just came up with the idea that the Grinch Stole Thanksgiving. Because I have a Grinch plush, and we already knew he stole Christmas. And he also had that Halloween is Grinch night, for those of you that are familiar with that. So, figured that Thanksgiving is his next target. And it just kind of, we went from there, and it's great when you just come up with ideas at the spot, at the spur of the moment, like that. Because sometimes I'm always spending time thinking forever, like that, for hours and upon hours. I can't think of anything. And then it sounds like this when telling the bat, just like that, and you can immediately think of it. I always thought that was really cool. And this is the scene that introduces you to why the Grinch doesn't like Thanksgiving, which is pretty much for the same reason why he didn't like the dinner part of Christmas and the original stuff. And it shows that his comrade Kermit. And he even goes with a joke that he's a frog. Yeah, my having zoom-in issues right there with the camera. So I always found that interesting. And so he comes up with this devious plot to end Thanksgiving. Him and Kermit do. Kermit actually comes up with the idea. And really, I can't with the title, but a lot of the writing was Shane. He deserves a lot of credit. And Shane played characters like Kermit, well, except for the one scene in the corner. And Max, for the most part, Max the dog. He mainly played Kermit as well. So, it's good stuff. It was good stuff. We had a good time. I know he did. And, unfortunately, he couldn't be here for the commentary because he went home. It's just me now, so, yeah. There's him as Mickey Mouse, who I actually ended up playing later on, too. We took turns. Except for Grinch. That's the only character I played the whole time was Grinch. I just love this whole idea that I came up with. This was me, I think, who came up with the idea of having the Grinch. I think it was actually both of us who came up with the idea of the Grinch masquerading as the cat. That was just too funny. Like, I watched that for the first time. I died laughing. It was so funny. And especially the transition you'll see shortly of when he transforms from cat to the Grinch, which you only see once. And it's absolutely hilarious. Not to mention the camera of him staring into the camera like that. It's so funny. It really is. And the cool thing about this, too, is that this is my first Thanksgiving movie. It only took me 10 years. Yeah. I know. It only took me 10 years of being on YouTube to make a Thanksgiving movie. But when you really think about it, there's not really a lot of Thanksgiving movies out there, really, is there? Well, I've broken that trend. We got a Thanksgiving movie here. And I think it came out really good. You guys let me know what you think. You see, there's a transition. It just happens. Absolutely hilarious. And there you go. You see, this is the part right here where I briefly play Kermit. You see right there. That's where I play Kermit. And then there's Max, the dog. Originally, we wanted Max the dog to be the turkey. But I'm like, but he's Grinch's dog. He's going to be a character in this. Let's just say the turkey was in that bag. That's why I came up. That was my idea. That's why you saw that bag there. And this was improv right here. We never had to play for a dessert at all. But that would be a really cool idea to use that as the dessert. And it really worked well. You can see you got a lot of great guests here. You got Blue Eyes White Dragon, Simba. You got a zebra over there, a sea lion or a seal. You got Mickey Mouse, who's has a pivotal role in trying to turn the Grinch away from his plan. And we'll end up seeing how that goes. And this is a recap of how their plan is going. Yeah, do you see? Now he's back to playing Kermit. Now it's him again. Now it's Shane. Gave him a lot of good credit. I even gave him a writing credit, I guess. A lot of the writing, a majority of it was him. It was probably let's say 60-40. Like 60% was him, 40% was me. And he did a very good job. I'm proud of him. He did very good. Try our best to keep our faces on camera, so we'll briefly show us for a split second at best. and we apologize. I know, and I think he knows too that he would have liked to been here for the commentary, but unfortunately things don't always work out. We were lucky to get this movie shot. It's more important that he was here for the shooting of the movie than it was for him to be here for the commentary. So at least he was here for the movie shooting. That's all that was important. And this here is when he gives me the gas. My character, the Grinch, the gas bomb thing, which is going to incapacitate and knock out the people at the Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, by the way, watch this commentary. I do watch the action movie, so it doesn't ruin it. That's at first it wasn't the screen. See, there I am now. This is really cool. I thought. Then watch it. You see the real hunting it. It was really the best illusion I had to them falling unconscious because I really could get like a smoke thing, and we didn't have that kind of visual effect. But I did have a lot of cool ones. Luckily, was looking down there because I actually you really couldn't see anything. I don't even know what he was doing over there anyway. Let's say yeah, we're putting him in the box and you can hear my grunts. Which brings you to the point of the Grinch voice. It was very scruff and very evil, wicked sounding, as if there wasn't, as I told him during filming, as if there wasn't a single good bone in his body. It was more evil than the Boris Karloff Grinch from the 60s cartoon, and definitely more evil than Jim Carrey's or the 2000 movie, which was directed by Ron Howard. That Grinch, the Jim Carrey Grinch, is more like a comical Grinch. This Grinch was more of an evil Grinch. Like, very, very evil. No signs of turning him. In fact, as much as Mickey's going to end up trying to turn him, it's not even close. He ends up turning Max, though, as you end up seeing. And as I said, though, speaking of that, I'm going to assume that you've already seen the movie, so please watch it before you watch this commentary. Alright. And this is the end of the scene, it looks like. And you'll see in a little bit that I end up breaking the fourth wall as a joke. This is my favorite scenes right here. This actually worked well. Including me shaking the box. That was me shaking the crate. As if they're all trying to get out and they're struggling. That's kind of what it is. So I thought that was a nice touch on my part. And then this scene was originally actually supposed to be the last scene of the movie. It was supposed to be the scene where he gets Grinch to change his mind. And he has this whole speech like about the meaning of Thanksgiving. And Grinch realizes he's wrong. But then Shane, without telling me he was going to do it, of course, we didn't communicate the original meaning of the scene, but he decides with Kermit to start bashing Mickey. I had no idea where that idea came from. It was super funny, though, so I just kept going with it and I stayed in character. And it led to 5 more minutes of the movie is what happened. So, yeah. And he tries to explain it, and he convinces, what was it? Max to turn, and, but not the Grinch. He is much tougher to turn. He never turns throughout the movie. Yeah, I can see it was on the top here. I'll bring both, and I had the camera in my hand at the same time. That's why I'm switching back and forth. It's not holding them with both hands. That was the problem with that. But this is really fun. It's definitely unique. You don't really see a lot, as I said, a lot of Thanksgiving movies out there. So we really had a good time making this. Oh, and this is where the fight begins. Great choreography, I know. Give us an award for the choreography. And I should probably bring up, for some reason, I guess I forgot that I was going to be inserting music later in the video. But originally, you could hear me going, na 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 na. It's 2 separate parts of this scene. What you just saw is one part, and then there's going to be a little bit more when I move over away from it. And so I actually had to mute that part of the video. Well, save for the music. You see that part right there is where the other one occurred. So I had to mute so you didn't hear me making those noises, but you still heard the music. So really, it blends in nicely. That was what the nice part was. And that scene, I was trying to get the camcorder to stay up, but unfortunately it wouldn't, so I had to find a different spot for it, in which I found a green truck. I set it on that, as you can see here, and then they began fighting. It works, though. I mean, this is really, it's not easy to make movies like this.
Get him for this. You hear me, Max? You're going to die now, too, since you turned on me. You
You see, there's the scene right here. I right up on the wall saying this would make a good thumbnail for the video. I thought that was hilarious.
What do you guys think? Is this a good thumbnail?
Unfortunately, though, my phone number has too many accounts connected to it, so I can't do the custom thumbnail thing. So the only way that could possibly be a thumbnail of the video is if it was one of the three that comes up when it's uploaded, which is actually the original movie is being uploaded as I'm recording this. So, yeah, we're about to get to the scene where there's going to be a very explosive ending. And originally that scene was going to reveal, we just saw there with the cat, it was going to reveal that the cat was a real person and that the Grinch was just impersonating him, but then Shane had the bright idea of shooting him and killing him in that scene, or whatever he did. He killed him. So again, I thought it was funny, so I stayed a character. I mean, he's good at that. He's good at coming up with ideas on the spur of the moment, and I give him a lot of credit for that. And, oh, this is where the bombs have to go off.
3, 2, 1.
And the bomb went off right there, as you can see.
We probably should have run away a little faster.
Yeah, I know, it was weird with the green background, but it was very nice. Besides, I thought it was a great edit. We used to have very crude bombs in the editing, but the album was really nice, and I love this music, like almost like godly music, like a no, like a thing. That's what this music was, and I love using that music. Really, all the music in this video is fantastic, if you ask me. Yeah, that's what we're 25 seconds about. Yep. And here is the end credits, so we're getting there, folks. Yeah, this movie turned out longer than I thought it was going to be, but it's okay, because everything was it was just such a great movie. I really think it came out good, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm willing to bet that there's not a lot of competition as far as Thanksgiving movies go. There isn't a lot out there. And, yeah. And you'll see there's going to be a cutscene in a second, which leaves the idea that maybe there could be more of these in the future. Like other Thanksgiving movies or like other holidays or something. At least they're open. That was the purpose I have for this scene here, as you can see. Yeah, that's the post-credit scene. And then we got a couple bloopers. So there you go. And yeah, I messed up my line right here. And then we messed it up again right here in the post-credit scene. Also, the reason that it's black here is because it was a post-explosion. Just to add that in real quick. That's why the screen was. That's why I changed it to black and white here. I did that with the camcorder, not editing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This has been Alex Soleimani, and I'll see you next time. Bye.